On the eve of the wedding, my legs, which were paralyzed for saving Mike, finally recovered completely. I ran to find him with joy, but unexpectedly saw him hugging the poor student I sponsored and taking the abortion injection. After the injection, Lucy smiled and pulled Mike into the disabled toilet in the hospital. Mike, the baby is now very stable. Do you want to try a different taste, Tilda? Besides, being here should remind you of Adele, which is more exciting, right? Shut up. Who allowed you to joke about Adele? Mike scolded, but after a moment, the sound of the two panting came out. I was chilled to the bone. I never thought that the man who always cherished me, and said that he would only touch me after marriage, turned out to be greedy for another woman, and even had a child with her. I didn't plan to tell Mike that I recovered, nor did I plan to marry him. Turning around, I sent a message to my mother. Mom, I'll change my marriage partner to Mike's elder brother Morgan. As for Mike, I don't want him anymore. After a long time, Mike came out holding Lucy reluctantly. I followed them all the way to a villa. In the open door of the villa, Mike's friends each held a ribbon salute, and cheered the moment the two came in. Lucy is pregnant. Congratulations to Mike for becoming a future father. I covered my mouth and looked at the scene in front of me. The next second, Mike's mother, Mona, also walked out from the side. She greeted her cheerfully. Let me touch my grandson. Thanks to Lucy's pregnancy, she got pregnant before Mike got married. Otherwise, I would never agree to my Mike marrying that disabled girl. Mike's best friend also echoed, that's right. If it weren't for our Mike's strong sense of responsibility, who in the whole of Stardom City would marry Adele, a disabled girl? You act like a rich lady, all day long, but I don't think you can compare to Lucy at all. When Lucy gives birth to the child, I will be the first to sign up to be the godfather. Mike heard this and his face sank slightly. Don't say these words in the future. After all, Adele was injured to save me, so you should give her more respect. Others still looked down on me, and urged the two to kiss each other as prospective parents. Mike looked at Lucy with soft eyes, then hugged her tightly, and kissed her affectionately. When I stumbled away from the scene and ran home in panic, I was shocked to find that Mike's villa was just behind our residence. I was so sad that my tears almost dried up. It was hard to imagine that those people, who used to call me a good daughter-in-law and respectfully called me sister-in-law, would have such ugly faces. At this time, my mother called. My dear, Morgan has agreed to the marriage, and he hopes it will be as soon as possible. It would be best if we can hold the engagement press conference tomorrow. My dear, what do you think? Since that stinky boy Mike is not good to you, let's get rid of him as soon as possible, okay? I said yes while holding back my tears. This world was so full of lies. I wish I could leave it as soon as possible. It was almost midnight when Mike came back, with a happy smile on his face, that he couldn't hide. Adele, my work is too busy today, so Adele, why are you crying? He rushed to my wheelchair, his eyes red with heartache. Is your leg hurting again? If only I could bear the pain for you. Relax, let me massage you. Okay. He carried me upstairs, and gave me a leg massage as usual. Every time I asked him to find a nurse to help me, he